Colts and excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolled?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks and the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup, and I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
And he works past the 40. He was taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
From the gun, here's Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 3. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Set to go now on first and 10. On play action, here's Milton. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be second down. Throw once more. Here's Milton. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's for Brown. He's got it for the Patriots. Touchdown. Now Andres Borregalas for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregalas is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A carry here for Brown. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the give, Scattergood. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Christian Barmore on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brown. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Scattergood. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown, Bears. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun is Milton. He's got a man. That is Kayshon Boutte.
Milton's pass complete to Kayshon Boutte. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Milton. Right back to Boutte. They go to him again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
Okay, ready? 60.
Here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, here's Milton. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Milton going to look to throw it again. And that one incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least...
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Downfield for Njoku. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now
they nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Off play action. Here's Williams. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
To kick off for New England.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Robinson. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. Oh, yeah. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Scatterboo. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 1.
And a yard.
Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. To throw is Williams. Forced out wide. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. Oh, big hole left side.
Marte Mapu.
The extra point now for Borregales.
Patriots.
He gets it to go, and the Pats will take a 14-6 lead.
14. Bears 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Williams. Open man is Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Robinson. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have a Bears first down. They needed 5, and he picked up 8.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to talk things over before 3rd down. Now Williams. He'll let this go deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Is a turnover on downs.
19
Play action. Now it's Milton. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is caught. What a throw. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, New England. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Borregales now for the extra point. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, and that will keep the score right where it is.
The kickoff for New England.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
There on the coverage.
Here's Williams now to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
So all game we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 2nd and 2. Handoff, and it's Henderson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Jalen Walker. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Patriots.
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. That ball caught. One hand needed. What a catch.
I'll tell you what, man, seeing a beautiful one-handed catch never gets old. And when it's a big old tight end, you know my eyes light up, Mike. You put this ball within arm's reach of this guy, he's got a chance to bring them all in.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
On the tackle. A gain of 4 yards. First down, New England.
First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. On the play fake, it's Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Joe Milton.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. On the shotgun, a throw from Milton. He's going to take a shot downfield. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 6. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offense and defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
Oh, look at this. Right from the jump, it is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him today.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
19-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
3rd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Chase Brown. Touchdown Bears. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's taken in by Jacoby Lane. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 yards. First down, Ravens.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Raven first down.
Throwing is Williams. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Walker in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He's got it. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
This drive will start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
from the 24 now.
9.
Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bears first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 37 yards.
The 25-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Open space inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Chase Brown. Touchdown Bears. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening on Santos for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bears will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.